Good morning, class of 2015. This is Mrs. Sherga, College and Career Specialist here at Coon Rapids. There are 25 weeks until you're finished with your senior year here at Coon Rapids. Time will continue to pass quickly. Navient shows over 30% of you have applied to college, and many of you are starting to hear back. While the rest of you are still anxiously waiting news, I want to give you some valuable information to help you acquire the money you need to pay for your future post-secondary education. At the conclusion of this presentation, I am hopeful that you will understand ways to pay for college, what financial aid looks like, what encompasses college costs, the scholarship application process, where I can find scholarships to apply to, and what I need to do today to pay for college tomorrow. This slide shows 7 basic ways you can pay for college and what it might mean for you. Addressing scholarships is something you can begin to do today. Other areas you may have done, are doing, or can't do until after the first of the year. The big question is, what are you willing to do today to prevent the debt you may incur in the future? What is financial aid? Financial aid are grants, scholarships, loans, work-study, or tax benefits. Your eligibility for financial aid is based on many factors, including the cost of attendance to a particular college, your own personal financial need, your high school achievements, and special talents and skills you might possess. What are the college costs I need to be aware of as I begin this journey? The yearly cost of college depends on the college you choose. First, there's tuition and fees, and it does vary: two-year colleges, community and technical colleges, private career colleges, four-year colleges, state universities, University of Minnesota, and your private colleges and universities. Additional costs are room and board, books and supplies, personal expenses, transportation expenses. Be aware these are yearly costs. U.S. Senator Ron Johnson from Wisconsin states, on average, a college degree takes 6 years. So you can multiply these costs by 4, 5, or 6, depending on how long it takes you to acquire your goal and your post-secondary degree or credential. Here are some ways you can reduce your college costs. You can reduce your tuition by taking PSEO, AP classes, CSI courses in high school. Ways you can reduce your college expenses. First, tuition. By participating in PSEO, taking AP classes, CSI courses. You can also take the maximum credit each semester in college. Check with your college to see what that might be. Check, does your college also have a 4-year graduation guarantee? Room and board. You can make your own meals. You can live at home. You can also look into the resident assistant program or a resident advisor program at your colleges, where if you were granted that, you could also have room and board for free. Your books and supplies, you could buy used books, rent books, you can buy them on the internet. You do want to check the copyright date, however, and make sure you have the right version or right dated materials for your course through your professor as well. Your personal expenses, you want to develop a budget and live by it. Shop sales and discounts. And your transportation expenses, you can use public transportation whenever possible. Consider rideshare. The rest of this presentation will focus on scholarships as a way to reduce your college expenses. This is something you can start to do today. I suggest all students apply to 2 to 3 scholarships each month up until they begin college, and then 1 to 2 per semester when you are in college. What follows are some strategies and techniques in your pursuit of money for college. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Start today. A scholarship is an award of financial aid for a student to further their education. Scholarships are awarded based upon various criteria, which usually reflects the values and purposes of the donor or founder of the award. Scholarship money is not required to be repaid. Scholarships are awarded for many reasons: for your strengths, talents, your life story, volunteerism, sports, interests, ability, merit, your culture, the major you're going into, physical features, life history, passions, parents' professions, gender, background, and on and on. If you never apply, you never get. Who's awarded scholarships? Those who put in the most effort in completing the applications. Judges can identify poorly composed applications with very little effort. Students who succeed in earning scholarships do so for the following reasons. First, they met the criteria outlined in the scholarship. Second, they approached the application process strategically. Third, they were selective in their pursuit of scholarship opportunities. So let's get started. Get yourself a spiral notebook, a binder, or a file specific to scholarships to keep track of the scholarships you apply for. Create an email specific for scholarship applications. Where do you find scholarships to apply to? Go to the colleges you're applying to or have been accepted to. On their home page is a search engine and type in scholarships. You can also check out the financial aid office and inquire there at the colleges you're attending or planning on attending. In Naviance, you want to go under the college tab and then look at the scholarship section. Coon Rapids Community Scholarship Association, in Naviance, under the About Me tab, sign up to attend an application session which will happen in the spring. You'll all want to do that as soon as possible. There are many scholarship websites and databases out there, and we'll talk about creating a profile. Here are just a few. Word of mouth is a great way through families, friends, employers, newspapers, local companies, local service organizations, etc. But be aware of application deadlines. Here's a wonderful scholarship opportunity. Applications opened December 1st, and they will close January 11th. 2015. It's for the Wallen Education Partners 2015 scholarship. You will need to have 2 core teachers write letters of recommendation for this scholarship, so don't procrastinate. There's posters around the building on the tweet walls. Check those out. This is $16,000, $4,000 a year for 4 years. Minimum eligibility requirements are listed here. But again, the deadline is Sunday, January 11th, 2015. You apply online. Seek out your counselors and myself if you need any help or assistance with applying to this scholarship. Scholarships databases. Typically, you will create your own personal profile when signing up in databases. You never, ever want to pay any money to sign up on a scholarship database. When you create a profile, the scholarship database will forward to your newly created scholarship email scholarships that match your profile. These scholarships become ones you might consider applying for. The following slide contains strategies which will help you develop a process to determine which scholarships you will pursue and which ones you won't. First, make a list and keep an ongoing list of scholarships you qualify for. Look deep into each scholarship. Do not spend valuable time on scholarships for which your GPA, your major, your community involvement, or any other criteria do not meet the scholarship standard. Focus your attention on those that meet your qualifications. Second, access each individual opportunity that is most relevant to you. This will take time, but your investment will pay off. Consider deadlines, difficulty of preparation, and the amount that's going to be awarded. Smaller amounts are less competitive, and they do add up, so consider those. Don't put those to the side and say they're not worth it. They are worth it. Third, prioritize your opportunities. Create a plus and minus rating system for each scholarship that's relevant to you, or create a T-chart and rank order those you are considering. Again, look at deadlines, amount awarded, and preparation time. And number 4, begin applying. Quality is the name of the game. Remember, judges can quickly see through poorly prepared application. Take your time. Have another person proofread any submissions. Keep accurate records and save your work for use in future applications. Be strategic and smart. Apply for 2 to 3 per month. Make it a part of your school work assignment. Be willing to put in the extra effort now for big gains later. I created this graphic for you just as an idea for your goal planning and strategic planning to acquire the most you can. So if you follow this suggestion, you will be applying for 20 scholarships before you head off to college in 2015. If done well, I am hopeful you will reduce the cost of your education with scholarships. So month to month, I'm giving you goals and plans to work through to shoot for so that you are successful. Wishing you all the best. Seek help along the way from your counselors and myself. We are always here to assist you in your journey. I've created a scholarship information packet containing much of the information presented in this PowerPoint. It's available in the College and Career Center 212 and in the counseling office. Come and pick one up and get started today. You will be glad you did. Your great effort now will pay off later. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. Thanks for your attention. Let us know how we can help. Have a fabulous day.